One of the most underrated things that people never talk about is that you gotta love yourself, especially when you're in this modern dating era that we are in. You have to love yourself because people are gonna come and go. Women are gonna come and go for whatever reason, and when you get attached to a certain outcome, what you're doing is you're going backwards. You're losing energy. When you upset for days, when you wondering why this woman didn't hit me back, you can't be worried about that. You got to be worried about moving forward. If she's not on the train, like when you think about a train station, right? Does a train wait on anybody? No, that train gonna keep on going. You gonna either get on board or not get on board. You get on board, you keep going. So at the end of the day, you got to look at yourself as the engine to keep going. Hey, if somebody doesn't want to be in my life, man, they missing out. It's her loss. It's they loss. That's how you got to look at it, because I got to get to the bag. I got to prioritize my life. I got to continue to be in the gym. So I ain't got time to be worried about a woman who is not worrying about me and then moved on. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into this video, man, real quick, and we're going to react to it.
This is why girls get distant and how to handle it. So if a woman gets distant with you, like let's say you was showing her interest, she was showing you interest, y'all was kicking it or whatever was going on, things was going well, then all of a sudden she just fall back, right? She don't text you as much as she was, she don't call you as much, or she ain't trying to see you as much, she just pull back, okay? The reason why she's doing that is either one, you did something that turned her off, whether it was...
So let me speak on that real quick. Women are very socially aware. When you're on a date, they're picking up if you're too much in your head or if you too touchy-feely. Maybe you kind of talking too much about yourself. It's very important that when you're on a date, act like you're almost outside your body and you're listening to yourself talk. Now, I don't want you to, we shouldn't be so aware that you overthinking, because some people are going to be like, you're going to be so aware that you start to overthink. But what I mean is you want to have a relaxed demeanor when you're on a date. Not too much pressure, not too much talking. Now, you can talk, but what I'm saying is don't be talking your ass off. Women are very good at reading the room and different things like that. So they pick up on energy. They pick up to how you're acting and how you are coming off. So you want to be very confident when you're on a date, because women, we all know women love what? Confident men. So just be aware of that.
You know, being too needy or too desperate, or maybe there's some compatibility issues and she just don't like how you doing things and she's trying to regroup and rethink about it. Or because of the social media age, she got a new match, she met some dude, his nose a little bit smaller than yours, or he 3 inches taller than you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And this is why I hate when dudes get upset when they get rejected. With women, it's really all about timing, right? A woman could just be having a bad day, and that's the reason why she didn't want to give you her number. Because you could have met that same woman a day previous, and she could have been having a good day, and you could have got her number. Y'all could have been on dates, having fun. But a lot of this stuff is timing. And also, too, like homie just said, this the social media era. This the fast food era. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women be having so many options, or we know they're perceived options, but a lot of times women be having so many options, they're just going to go for the next new shiny thing. And that's what it comes down to. They're just going to go for the next shiny thing. Really has nothing to do with you. It's just she met the next dude who was more exciting, more fun. Like he said, maybe he was 2 inches taller than you, had a little bit more money than you. Man, at the end of the day, you don't even want somebody with that type of mindset. If somebody don't see the value in you, you shouldn't try to make them see it. I spent so many years of my life trying to make people see my value. You know what I'm saying? Women don't text me back. Oh, let me show her that she's the right woman for me. Let me keep hitting her up. Let me keep pressing her. If somebody don't see your value, they won't ever see it. You want people who see your value the first time around, because people who have to see it the second time around, they'll never truly appreciate you, and they'll take you for granted.
Or whatever the case, she got a new match or whatever she done found, or she got approached by some new dude that she thinks is better for her than you. She pulled back. Now, what you don't want to do is start chasing more. See, a lot of guys, when the girl starts to get distant, they're like, what's going on? I don't want to lose her, and I want things.
Hey, that used to be me, man. Like, when a woman would stop texting me, I would just be in scrambles. I'm calling her, I'm texting her, I'm checking her IG stories, I'm doing all of that. Because I think as men, we're raised up to go for what we want, right? When playing sports, y'all know how it is playing sports, right? We always had to like go for what we wanted because nothing comes easy to us. So naturally, we take that same grinding mindset we learned from sports and school, and you know what I'm saying, like with fighting and different things like that. We take that same mindset and apply it with women. So with a woman, when we see that we're losing grip of her, what do we start to do? I got to do more. You know what I'm saying? That's called the illusion of action. Thinking that you need to do something. The only thing you need to do is nothing.
To stay how they are, and they're like, maybe I need to be nicer or show her more affection or whatever. So then you start going towards her, trying to chase her more and reel her back in. All this is gonna do is push her away more. It's gonna repel her more because all you're doing is either reconfirming that she thought you was weak, right? Or
wow. And that's the thing. I wish I could have heard this information when I was younger, because like he said, when you continue to chase somebody who doesn't want you, all you're doing is like kind of pushing them further and further and further away. And then like he said, to that woman, you're just reconfirming what she already thought. Oh, this dude is thirsty, he weak, he ain't got no backbone, he's needy. Because you got to think about it, because a lot of times a woman could pull back and she really just testing to see what you're gonna do. And if you do what she thinks you're gonna do, then you just really proved her point. That's what you got to understand. You proved her point. You was too thirsty, you was too needy. But if you don't pursue, she may hit you up, she may not hit you up. Either way, it doesn't matter. At least you know you didn't go out being thirsty and acting like boo boo the fool.
Whatever made her lose interest, you're reconfirming in her mind that you are not that guy. Or you just pushing her into the other dude's arms even more because she like, look at this guy chasing after me. Women do the chasing, okay? Men pursue and women do the chasing. If you chasing after a woman, she's gonna lose interest in you, okay? So you don't want to chase after her more. You need to have the confidence in yourself to know that you are that guy, and you should be having an abundance mindset, meaning understanding that there's plenty of fish in the sea and you ain't getting caught up on one girl having this.
That's the worst thing, man. For my whole life, I always just got caught up on one girl. And that's like he said, that's that it's almost like a, I don't want to say crab in the barrel mindset, but it's that scarcity type of mentality. Thinking that there's this one girl right here is the only girl that I'm meant to be with. But she's running away from you. She's not hitting you back in a timely manner. So how can that be the woman for you when she's not even valuing you? See, this is why you got to have a bigger picture in life, because at the end of the day, I know I still got my purpose. I still got my craft. I still got my bank account. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps me going. Because in the end, if a woman doesn't want me, why should I want her? But we think backwards as men. We think when she's showing signs of not wanting us, I got to do more. I got to chase her more. I got one itis. This the best looking girl I ever dealt with. I can't let her get away from me. I got to keep trying. I got to keep hitting her up. I got questions. I got to know why she not hitting me back. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because right now what you're doing, like he said in the video, you proving her point.
Damn tunnel vision. You gonna move on and talk to other girls. If she come back, she come back. If she don't, she don't. What's meant for you is meant for you. Okay, that's how you would think. I'm that guy and she gonna come back, or is she not, and it is what it is. But don't chase after her more. Give her space so she can start to miss you and reflect on the times that y'all did have, and maybe she come back and maybe she sees, hey, this guy ain't chasing after me, I do miss him now, and she comes back, and it's up to you to decide if you want to deal with her or not. That's how we doing this. Is young and disciplined, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Slimy, grimy till we die.
You know, I'll add on to what he's saying in the video, but when a woman goes distant, the best thing you can do is to do nothing. The best thing you can do is to continue to level your life up, focus on yourself, keep grinding, and also date other women who are actually interested in you. That's what you got to do. The best, what they say, like the best cure for a woman not rocking with you is a better quality woman. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to waste all this energy and time on a woman who doesn't want you. And unfortunately, a lot of us men, we do that. We do that. Y'all be blowing these chicks' lines up when they don't want you. Because you got to think about it. The reason why we do that, the mentality around why we, and this is people in general, why we chase what doesn't want us, is because when something is scarce, you want it more. You want it more because it's not easily available. Just like when you think about like Lamborghinis and mansions, the reason why a lot of these things are very attractive to us because it's rare. It's hard to get. So when somebody's playing hard to get, naturally it makes you want to get it more. But you can't do that with women. Women don't work the same way getting a mansion is. Women don't work the same way it is getting a Lamborghini Urus. Because for those things, you just got to go get the bag. You can chase the bag. But with a woman, if you chase her, she's going to run away from you. Because a woman has to want you. That's the bottom line. She has to want you. And when she wants you, she will be a good communicator. She will reach out. She won't make things difficult. That's the thing you got to understand. Like, women are not difficult. They're only difficult when they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? They're only difficult when they don't want to rock with you. So like I say on every video, man, we must continue to put ourselves first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys as always for coming over to the channel. And until the next time, deuces.